Going to talk about the signing that we made, an official announcement from Manchester United. We have signed malacia from Feyenoord for about 13 million. Obviously arrived in Manchester a couple of days ago to complete his deal. And my opinion on this, guys, I think it's a strong signing, because not only do I think it's a strong signing, I think he'll improve the left back position with Luke Shaw and potentially leaving in Telles. So let's get straight into the video, guys. This signing got announced today, we believe, and my opinion on that is absolutely it's absolutely brilliant for the club, for me as well, guys, because we've wanted to see a signing for a good few months now, and we finally got one in malacia. But yeah, guys, I think that, he scored 1 goal and got 4 assists. So there again, I think he'll get a lot of assists, guys, at the club at the moment. So with, Sancho, with short left back, Ronaldo potentially leaving as well. We'll talk about that as well, guys. So, but for now, we're back to the malacia deal. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic deal for Man United. Obviously, the number one target for Erik ten Hag is Frankie de Jong from Barcelona. But we've heard that they don't want to sell him, but we've also agreed a fee, if you understand me. I think that, will we get de Jong? The trouble is, well, it's not trouble, possibly, yeah. But if he doesn't go, I will be surprised, because Barcelona need the money for Frankie de Jong. De Jong's a fantastic midfielder, and guys, to be honest with you, I think that, with signing de Jong, possibly he'll bolster that midfield, he'll create a lot of chances, create a lot of movement in that midfield. So for me, if we get de Jong, it's an absolute world-class signing for me. But at the moment, I haven't got an announcement on that yet. All I can say is that we've agreed a fee around 65 million euros or pounds. But other than that, I can't really, tell you any announcements, because at the end of the day, guys, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So we just have to wait, and see what happens. But for now, we've got to focus on pre-season, because we are touring in Australia and Thailand this time round, guys. And I think that going to Australia will and the training that Ten Hag's getting them to doing will make them ready, make them go for it, and let us hope for a bigger and better season for us Manchester United fans. And because our first home game of the season, or our first home game, is against Brighton. Do we think we'll win that? I'll tell you the predictions closer to the time. But yeah, guys, I think it's, if Malacia starts, I can only imagine he will give everything he's got to this to United, give everything he can, including pre-season as well. So give everything he can, get a first team spot, which I think he will. He's good enough for that. Over Tellez, definitely, and I'm sure at left back. And let's hope for the best. So yeah, that's our first signing done for this summer transfer window. Obviously, still a while to go yet in this summer transfer window. Secondly, let's move on to the biggest story of this transfer window is that Cristiano Ronaldo has asked to leave Manchester United because he didn't appear in training due to family reasons, and I want to tell you my opinions on that. I think that, I don't want Ronaldo to go because he's one of the greatest players of all time, but for me, the greatest player of all time. Other people might be different, they might pick Messi over Ronaldo, but I think they're both fantastic players. They're both the greatest players of all time. They're both the greatest players to ever play the game. And yeah, we don't want Ronaldo to go, but if that's what he wants to do, then we've got to respect that, guys. He's obviously been linked with Bayern Munich for about 10 million if that happens. But will it happen? Maybe not. Because Bayern Munich are set to lose Robert Lewandowski from Bayern Munich. So we could potentially sign him as our replacement striker, guys, if we do go. Because I heard the other day, that if Robert Lewandowski goes, we could sign Robert Lewandowski. If we do get him, it'll be a world-class signing because he gets goals, he's good at scoring goals, he's experienced, and that's what we need. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Ronaldo does stay. But will he? Do I think he will? It pains me to say, guys, but no, because it seems to me that he wants to win the Champions League. He has to leave because he's in the Europa League and wants to win the Champions League because he's been in the Champions League for over 19 consecutive seasons now. So it does kind of make sense. I mean, I'm upset about it, but I 100% wish Ronaldo the best. And hopefully get a replacement. So, yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on Cristiano Ronaldo potentially leaving the club. Because for me, it's heartbreaking to see that. But again, it's what he wants to do somewhere. So, it is heartbreaking for us United fans. A lot of people say that, we didn't need him, we don't need him, it won't be a problem. It'll be a problem, so it'll be a bit of a problem, guys. Because every time he's at Old Trafford, everyone loves him, everyone respects him there. Everyone loves him. So if he leaves, I think we'll still love him. I don't think he's been linked with Chelsea, but I don't think he'll go to Chelsea. Because I don't think he necessarily wants to go there. I don't think he'll go to Chelsea because what are they gonna win, guys? They're gonna fight for the Premier League, but I just don't think they're good enough to win it. Yeah, they've got a decent squad, guys, but is it good enough to win the Premier League? Only time will tell at the moment. Possibly a move to PSG where he's going to win virtually everything. But Bayern Munich are PSG are bottle merchants in the Champions League. We all saw that. last season when they got knocked out by Real Madrid. But yeah, if he does go to PSG and if Messi stays, which there's rumours that he might leave, but if he does stay, I think that we'll see Ronaldo and Messi play in action together as a unit, as friends as well. So it will be interesting, but we've got to wait and see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys, if you can, obviously. And Messi might be going to Miami as well, in America, which sounds about right, guys, because he doesn't want to be at PSG anymore. So does it make sense for Lionel Messi to go to MLS? For me, guys, yes, because he's not enjoyed it at PSG. He's had a dreadful season at PSG, not won the Champions League. That's the reason why he signed, don't forget, guys. And it's just not happened there for him, guys. So will a move to MLS help? He won't be in the Champions League, but he can settle down. He can settle down his career, play for Beckham's team, and hope for the best for him, guys. Next one, Frankie de Jong might not. Well, they've been saying he's not for sale, so. But we've agreed a fee, like I said before, guys. The question is, Chelsea want to hijack the move for Frankie de Jong, but I think we need him the most because we've struggled in midfield all season. I would like him to come to us because, you know, he's worked with a former manager, Erik ten Hag at Ajax, so they've got a relationship there, guys. I don't want that to kind of spill because he was the one that got the best out of Frankie de Jong, because if it weren't for him, he wouldn't be the player he is today, guys. I can guarantee you that. But I would rather him to come to us. But again, it's football. You should never say these things will happen because, believe you me, we could be all wrong. It's an unpredicted sport. Like, remember that time when nobody thought Ronaldo will come back to United, and he has, but he wants to leave. I'm not surprised. I am upset, as I said. A big loss for the club. For me, he's the greatest player of all time. But yeah, you've got to do what's best for Ronaldo, guys, because he is, at the end of the day, the greatest player of my generation. Him and Messi are both the greatest player of my generation. But if I have to choose one, it'll be Cristiano Ronaldo, guys, because no one has his desire, nobody has his commitment, nobody has his passion. Yeah, we're all passionate for the game, but when I say that, I mean like every game he wants to try his best. He wants to be the best in the world. In fact, he's not the best in the world for me anymore because he's the greatest player of all time. The greatest player of all time is better than being called the best player in the world, in my opinion. So yes, he is the greatest of all time. So we have to wait and see, guys, on that one. Let me know your comments on where you think they'll go. Like I said, it's unpredictable, but you can make your predictions down below. Robert Lewandowski, and let's move on to the Robert Lewandowski situation. Right, we've heard a lot of rumours that Robert Lewandowski could sign for Manchester United this summer. Like I said, this will be a fantastic deal, world-class striker, We need him, guys. We need him to score goals. We need him. We need the experience if Ronaldo's leaving, and Cavani's left as well, so and Pogba's left. Good riddance about that. I don't like Pogba. He's stubborn. He's stubborn, guys, and, you know, because he said 200,000 grand's not enough. He said we've offered him nothing. But you know what, Pogba? Do one. Because you're nothing but a piece of rubbish. If you keep acting like this, mate, you won't get anywhere. You will not get anywhere. You're just a greedy footballer, yeah? Look, you're so overrated, right? That's just my opinion on Pogba, guys. He's just so overrated. He wants money. He wants to, you know, he thinks he's the champion of the world because he's won the World Cup. Nah, guys, that's ridiculous. You don't do that when you're supposed to be a role model for kids. That's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, guys. I'm glad to see him go, because that's why we're in for Frankie de Jong as a replacement, guys. Because Frankie de Jong, I think, is a million times better than Pogba. Because he works hard as a midfielder. He puts the effort in. He doesn't just leave it for other players to deal with. That's not him. Frankie de Jong works hard. And I'll always respect him as a player, no matter where he is. I think he's world class. Better than Pogba, in my opinion. And yeah, will we get him? Only time will tell, guys. But for now, I can tell you that we've now completed a signing in malacia for 13 million is to believe is the exact fee. Then again, he's strong, guys. Those of you who have never heard of him before, I'd give him a watch. Because, guys, he's an absolute, he's a brilliant footballer. So I'd go and watch him, guys. Malacia, left back from Feyenoord. Go on. If you're watching, guys, you'll see why I've signed him. Simple as that. You'll see why we've signed him. Because I did the other day, and he's nothing but brilliant, guys. He's pure talented. So I'd recommend you watch him if you've not watched him, guys, because at the end of the day, he's a talent. He had his first interview today at the club. He said it's an honour to play for such a big club, and hopefully with these signings or a couple of new owners to get the Glazers out, hopefully we'll be back to our best. But United, despite how bad we've been, United never dies. I've been a United fan since I was born, guys, and all I keep saying to myself, yeah, I get frustrated, but yeah, I say United never dies, and you United fans should be the same as well, guys. United never dies. It never dies. They're all in our hearts, and we all love Man United despite being bad or not. And there's like someone made a ridiculous claim that if Ronaldo leaves, we'll be relegated. Nah, guys, I don't think that we'll get relegated. I think that, you know, maybe they've got the wrong end of the stick there, guys. Because there's like Robert Lewandowski, like he's leaving Bayern anyway. If you go for him, he'll get goals, bring the experience, bring quality to that forward line, and hope for the best. Right, guys, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and For more updates and more news on the transfer window from me, please subscribe, it helps me a lot. And turn your post notifications on so you never miss an upload. And I'll catch you all next time. And don't forget to watch Trial Malacia, left back from Feyenoord. Yeah, but please like, subscribe, because it helps me a lot. And I really appreciate your support at the moment, guys. Catch you in a bit. Peace.